Hello everyone, it is Taria, Goddess of Earth. How are you guys doing? I hope all of you are having a beautiful, blessed day. I know I am. I'm enjoying the cooler weather. Alright. So we are doing the devil today, okay? Alright. I'm going to make this not too long, alright? Tomorrow, I will be doing 2 videos for this channel, okay? And it'll probably be like tomorrow night before I get it uploaded. But it's gonna be, it's gonna be a surprise, okay, for you guys. But it's something that you guys have been wanting, so it's two videos that I'm gonna do tomorrow, okay? So, the devil, okay? This is associated with the zodiac sign Capricorn and the planet Saturn. All right, make sure you write that down, you guys. Now, here we go. If you hear the vacuum cleaner here in a minute, it's cleanup time around here. My daughter, you know, we run a tight ship around here, so at 6 o'clock it is vacuum time, cleanup, after dinner, that kind of stuff, you guys. So just bear with me if you hear the vacuum, okay? I apologize. All right. Okay, so here is the devil, the key words, and you're going to want to write these down. Attachments, restriction, commitment, limitations. The devil is a card of indulgence and material pleasure. When the devil appears, there is something you do that feels good, but is not good for your health or well-being. You know you shouldn't have another glass of wine, charge those shoes to your credit card, or fall into bed with that troublesome lover, but you do it anyway. You may be ignoring your higher self and be disconnected from spirit. In some way, you are deceiving yourself. Sometimes the devil shows up when a little fun is exactly what you need. Sometimes we need to let go, break our own rules, and forget about the consequences until tomorrow. I know I've told you guys that sometimes the devil can represent that, and people have told me I was crazy. Well, it says it right here. Another thing, when I do financial readings, when the devil comes up, that is a, you know, I see it as a positive showing up in a financial reading, because it is a very materialistic energy. It means that, you know, you've got your mind on your money and you're not going to get distracted, okay? Now, materialistic to the point of, you know, you guys know where I'm coming from on that, okay? But what I'm saying here is, it can mean something positive. It doesn't have to be negative, okay, with the devil. And again, it all has to do with the energies that are around the devil, and most importantly, what intuitively is coming through, or what you are channeling, okay? Now, the devil definitely can represent people that have problems with addictions, a toxic relationship, okay? Anything unhealthy, anything done out of moderation, okay? That is the devil energy. Sometimes it can represent having someone that is toxic, that is around you, or has toxic energies. All right. All right, so the devil is associated with the number 6. 6 is the number of harmony and balance, love and happiness, service and social responsibility. 6 represents initial success and a chance to take a break, and is also a sign of the work that remains to be done. 6 represents compassion and generosity and taking care of everyday needs. 6 is the number of the third eye chakra, which relates to perception and intuition. 6 is associated with the Lovers and the Devil. Now, the Devil is the association is earth element, okay? Earth is one of the 4 classical elements in ancient Greek philosophy and science. It was commonly associated with the qualities of heaviness, matter, and the terrestrial world. The direction of Earth is north. All right. Capricorn is the 10th sign in the zodiac. Capricorn characteristics include ambitious, determined, dependable, practical, caring, persevering, focused, organized, responsible, leading, private, patient, cautious, self-sufficient, proud, serious, controlling, and critical. Now, the Devil is associated with the first chakra and the second chakra, okay? And black and beige are the colors that are associated with the Devil. And then the crystals is hematite, obsidian, and jet. And I'm going to hold this up because, you know, you guys, you've got your symbolism here. And I always tell you, Google the spiritual meaning of the symbolism there. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay. The Devil. As soon as this card appears, it is clear that the threshold of the taboo has been crossed. What was hitherto surging under the surface is now visible. And that is the advantage and the challenge at once. Are you on the horns of a dilemma? The spiritual experience. Bring light into the darkness and you will find a lot of old junk and new treasures. As the card of the day, you have the opportunity to knock off a pair of old horns. For love and relationships, it is not a sign of disaster and certainly nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it is usually a sign of quality when the problematical aspects of a relationship come out into the open. For success and happiness, take all the time you need in order to face the unknown and then learn what you can use of it and what not. Very nice. All right. Look at this back here real quick. Okay. All right, you guys, here's the key words in this one. You might want to write these down. Obsession, indulgence, fear, materialism, and egotism, okay? Many decks picture a medieval Christian-type devil, complete with horns, hooves, a hairy tail, and a pitchfork. The Rider-Waite-Smith deck shows 2 small human-like figures at the devil's feet, one male and one female, with chains around their necks that represent bondage to the material realm. Notice the chains are loose, though, and the people could easily slip them off, suggesting this card is about self-imposed limitations. When you think of the devil, what comes to your mind? consummate evil, a mythical creature, a symbol of human indulgence, ignorance, egotism, greed, and irresponsibility. I think of the devil as the obsession card. And then it says the horned god. The devil appears to be one of the more alarming cards of the major arcana. However, he does not represent satanic forces or evil. That goatish guy is paganism's horned god Pan, connected to the fertility rites banned by the Christian church. Therefore, his appearance can indicate a sexual component to your question or concern. In the Thoth Tarot, Crowley's devil is clearly phallic. All right. When the devil shows up in a reading, he recommends reevaluating your relationship to people and material things that keep you chained. It's time to let go of old fears, hang-ups, inhibitions, and ways you manipulate others to satisfy your needs. The devil tells you to figure out what's true and what's false, at least for you. All right, in a reading about money, this card can advise you to confront your fears about financial security, social status, and material success. Are you too attached to money and material things? Are you taking advantage of others for personal gain? Are you selling your soul to the devil in order to profit? In the reading, if the reading is about your work, the devil may indicate you're chained to your job and neglecting other areas of life. Perhaps you're a workaholic or crave the status your position gives you. This card warns against engaging in questionable practices to get ahead. In a reading about love, the devil asks, is an abusive, obsessive, or harmful relationship adversely affecting your life? Sexual desire may cause you to overlook character flaws in a partner. Self-inflicted bondage is preventing you from moving ahead. And then it says at the bottom, the beast is always the dark face of the handsome prince. Well, I'll be. All right. Oh, boy. When we come back on Sunday, we've got the Tower. All right, you guys, we're not done. I'm going to go ahead. I haven't been on here hardly at all. Go ahead and do the Tower. Oops. Okay. Hang on. Let me look some stuff up here. Okay. Okay. The devil. It represents being seduced by the material world and physical pleasures. Also living in fear, domination, and bondage. Being caged by an overabundance of luxury. Discretion should be used in personal and business matters. Bondage, enslavement, fear, feeling trapped, materialism, temptation, unhealthy relationships, okay? Now, the devil can also represent the shadow self, all right? You know, a lot of people don't want to, we all have a shadow side, and that's our opposite. That's our, you know, if we're a light worker, then that's our devil, all right? And it's keeping balance. It's keeping, that's like when I tell you guys, when you're doing shadow work, all right, it's facing your fears. It's looking in the darkest corners, okay, of your mind, all right? Things that you're afraid of, things that you feel attached to, or Anything that you do out of moderation, okay? You know, people, you know, I've had people say, because I've done, you know, readings, and it was like facing your shadow side, and I literally had someone one time tell me that they were a star seed, and that they didn't have a shadow side, and that they came back here to help. And I mean, it's usually, I'm going to tell you guys something, it's usually pretty bad if you deny, okay, having any ugliness in you at all, okay? If you are sitting and saying that you don't have a shadow side, you're basically saying you are perfect, okay? And nobody is perfect, all right? So just remember that. Because it sounds pretty crazy when somebody tells you that. And I've had several people tell me that. Oh. Okay, let's see. I know, let's look up Saturn, okay? Let's look at the meaning of Saturn. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ultimately, the Devil card is about feeling trapped or stuck. That's shown by the slaves in chains in the foreground. Conservative Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of limitations and structure. Okay. All right. I'm going to do one more thing, and you guys are going to, let's see here. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and do let's talk about fixed signs of the zodiac, okay? Okay, there's cardinal, there's fixed, and there's mutable signs. All right, you guys may want to write this down, and I may go back over this tomorrow in a video as well. Okay, but the 4 fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, that's the fixed signs. Now, the mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And the cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Okay? And I'll probably go back over this like I said, in another video, especially when I do this as well. Okay, we'll go back through here. And I also want to do a recap on everything that we went through. Hopefully you guys are studying, so. All right. It's important, you guys. Be studying every day. It's very, very important. Very important. All right. We've got justice. We're talking about clarity. All right. We're talking about a legal situation, a financial situation where compromises and agreements could be made when this shows up. And it all depends on what's flowing through you, okay? What you're channeling, what your intuition is telling you, as well as the cards that are around it. Now, this can also represent good karma, okay? All the karma, good karma you put out, when this shows up, it's coming back. Now, we have the Hanged Man. Seeing things from a different perspective. This is gaining mystical empowerment. This talks about giving up bad habits, releasing, letting go of anything or anyone that is no longer serving you, okay? And it's also being able to see situations or problems from a different point of view, okay? Death. All right, the energy of Scorpio, and Justice is Libra, you guys, and the Hanged Man is Pisces, I believe. Yeah. Well, it says here Pluto. Now I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, give me just a moment. Let's do death, okay? This is Scorpio. You know, this is definitely talking about releasing and letting go of emotional baggage, okay? Anything that you've been carrying around that is just toxic, all right? For some of you, this could represent dark night of the soul. This could represent a rebirth, a new beginning. This is you, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, you know, a butterfly emerging, okay? It's a powerful energy, but it's the death of something that is no longer, you've outgrown, you don't need it no more in your life. And it allows for you to go through a huge transformation where you can transition into a successful new beginning, okay? Very powerful. Hanged Man. Zodiac. There we go. All right, and then we have Temperance, okay? Let me see if I can see this real quick. Yes, the Hanged Man is associated with Pisces. Okay, that's what I thought. But I have Pluto on here, and it says on here it has, I think we went through that a few days ago as well, you guys. See, it's saying Jupiter on here, but when you, I found it as Pluto. Very interesting. So I'm going to have to dig a little bit deeper into that because I want you guys to have all the associations. That's important. Temperance, the energy of Sagittarius, okay? This is you tempering. This is you balancing your energies, doing the inner work, the great work right here. Inner alchemy, spiritual alchemy. This is you balancing relationships. This is you believing in what it is that you're working on, okay? This is you getting something just right, okay? Compromises. This can represent compromises as well. This represents needing to balance a relationship. Then we have the Devil, the energy of Capricorn, okay? This is, you know, a very raw, materialistic energy. It can go both ways. It can be good or bad. It just depends on what's coming through, okay? Or what energies are around it. It oftentimes can represent that you feel limited, restricted, or bound or tied to something, whether it's a toxic person, your job, an addiction, okay? And sometimes it can represent needing to have some fun, okay? Needing to let your hair down. And I also believe, in my opinion, it represents, when I'm doing a financial reading, it represents that you definitely have your finances on your mind, and you're, you know, you are working towards building up your financial empire, okay? All right, you guys, I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. Thank you so much. Please let me know how you're doing. Let me know if I need to do anything differently. Let me know if you're understanding everything. And, you know, I love you guys, and I will see you on Sunday, and we will be studying the Tower. Now, one thing I do want to add here. I'm going to do 2 videos tomorrow, like I said, and it's going to be a surprise for you guys. All right, so I'm excited about it. I love y'all, and I will see you Sunday. Bye-bye, everyone.